It's Platt, and today we get buzzed. That's next to Platt's Drink of the Week. Well, okay, guys, got a fun little video for you today. Doing a little daytime filming. My work schedule is getting a little crazy, so I thought I'd shoot some stuff during the day, and I thought this was a perfect excuse to dive into Ballz. I think we all knew I was eventually going to get there. These little Ballz I purchased for $2.99, and they come at 15% alcohol by volume. So for the ready to drink kind of in, a little more punch than usual. A little background to Ballz. To be honest, I did not know a lot about this product until I decided to do this video. It was founded by a woman named Mary Lee Kick and her two sons, Alex and Andrew. It was founded back in 2009. Mary Lee was apparently a high school teacher in the Dallas area and liked to grade her papers out by the pool, which makes sense. And she also decided while grading those papers, she'd like to have a cocktail. Also makes sense, you know, hardworking teachers, they've earned it. And she realized, though, that drinking by the pool, she didn't want a cocktail glass. You know, it just makes sense not having glass by the pool. And back then, we didn't have the just litany of Yeti cocktail glasses, industrial strength cocktail glasses that you can take everywhere. So she started kind of thinking outside the box on this issue. While she was working on that, she kind of came up with different aspects. As far as the ball shape goes, while she was on vacation, she'd bought what's called a votive, or a glass candle holder, and you know, kind of a round shape that got her thinking about the ball shape. As far as the pop top aspect of this, she was a sporting goods store, and I have not bought tennis balls in probably 30 years or whatever, but back in the day when you bought tennis balls, they had a little pop top to keep them pressurized and keep them fresh, and apparently she's seen this at a sporting goods store and thought about the kind of pop top aspect to the drink. After she finished her MBA, she decided to go ahead and fully flesh out this idea, get the business plan, and go get those loans. She apparently had a better MBA project than I did, and good for her on that. She did talk about that she felt like at the time it was kind of tough for her getting in the business and loans because she was a woman, didn't feel they were quite open, but along with the help of her two sons, they were able to fight through and eventually get those loans and start the company. Because she does own the company, however, this is considered a woman-owned business, and she's part of a lot of different women-owned business associations and everything. That being said, though, she has received a ton of pushback by the neo-prohibitionists. We still have these people, you know, even 100 years after we realize prohibition doesn't work, we still have these people out there kind of moaning, these, you know, save the children groups, and their deal is, well, you know, she uses different colors and shapes than one of the children or whatever. But oddly enough, Ballz is actually a very proactive company. Most of their products are kosher. She is part of something called TerraCycle, a recycle program where she specially designs these packaging to make it more easy to recycle. They're also part of something called FSSC 22000. This is a food safety standard. I think it's part of Europe's ISO program. They generally have a little higher standards of food safety over there than we do here, and she's part of that. And just the company in itself is a little more proactive than just a generic company. But again, the neo-prohibitionists don't care about that. Real quick, let's jump in their line of products. They have various lines of products, and this kind of goes in the kind of running conversation I've had in this series about what you label something can get you in one type of store, not the other store, or what have you. First, let's talk about Buzzball cocktails. This includes chili mango and horchata. These contain actual spirits like rum and vodka, which means you're only really going to find them at a liquor store. Next is Buzzball Chillers. This includes Cookie Nookie and Eggnog. These, the alcohol comes from orange wine of all things. I read an article in, I think it was on the Vice website, where she talked about this, and she'd found that orange wine produces kind of a nice, clean, neutral flavor that almost mimics vodka in a way. And if you've seen a couple of videos I've done where I've made orange wine, I kind of see how she gets there, because it does make a surprisingly clean wine, And there is almost a screwdriver taste to that, so I can see where you can get the vodka, out of that. So I would love to have heard how she got to that point, though, in the product development line, because back then, this thing probably would have just been a malt beverage. So I'm interested to see how she got to the orange wine. Next is Buzzball Biggies. This is just their larger size. These come in 1.5 liters. And again, depending on which product they've got in the bottle and, basically what the alcohol is derived from is where you can find it. Also on the chillers, because it is wine-based, this is the ones you see in your convenience stores. They can go in your convenience stores, most grocery stores. It does not have to only be in the liquor stores. Finally, we have Buzzball Mixed Drinks. It's apparently a new line that includes Espresso Martini and Strawberry Rita. These are malt beverages, and I would love to know the internal discussion on that, because a lot of the flavors in this line, the mixed drink line, are also the same as the chiller line, which use orange wine. So I'm not, you could say, well, the orange wine works for things that may be vodka-based, and the malt beverage thing maybe work for drinks that aren't. I would love to know that internal discussion, why they brought the malt beverage line in, if they found some more versatility, whatever. All these come to 15% alcohol by volume, whether they're spirits, wine, or a malt beverage. All right, well, enough about that. Let's get to actually drinking some Buzzballs. I'm going to start off with the watermelon chiller that on the label says orange wine with watermelon juice, natural watermelon flavors, and a certified color. And this is a 187 milliliter package, 15% alcohol by volume. Let's jump in. All right. Bottoms up, as I like to say. All right, so I think the video before this, or sometime before this, I did Jack Daniel's Watermelon Punch. This is not near as viscous as that. The flavor intensity is about the same. The body's a little lighter, not quite as sweet, not quite as viscous, but you definitely notice the alcohol. That one was 4.8. You didn't notice that you were going down. At 15%, I noticed this. This is like drinking, really big barley wine. This is stronger than a lot of barley wines, just for comparison. So you definitely notice the alcohol. It's all right. It's not bad. Like I said, it wasn't as viscous as that Jack Daniel's Watermelon Punch. So, plays around. Still watermelon, and again, you're going to know the alcohol is there. All right, so let's jump to the next one. Hazelnut Latte. It says, other than standard orange wine. Boy, I'd like to know what that means. With cream and natural flavors. 187 milliliters, 15% ABV. They have a lot of these cream drinks, so that's why I bought one kind of in the cream section of the Buzzballs. All right, bottoms up again. That is not bad. I get the hazelnut. The latte, the coffee kind of hits a little bit later. It's not bad. I will say on this one, the alcohol is a little less noticeable than on the Watermelon Punch. This is nice. It's drinkable, but because it's cream, I can see where somebody might want to down a 4-pack of these and then later regret that. But you know what? Not terrible. All right, I can feel a little bit of alcohol burn now. It's there. So what do I think of these? Is this something I would drink? What's the purpose? I love the idea. It's a fun idea, and again, I think it's really cool that Miss Kick was able to utilize her MBA degree, and somebody gave her money to go get it. I wish I could have pulled it off myself. That being said, this is something I probably would not drink. This is for the college kids. This is fun. Trust me, if I was in college again, we would have Buzzballs all over the place. I would have these just chilled and like left in my, book bag and stuff. I have them all over the place. That being said, I'm old school. If I want a cocktail, I'll make my own cocktail. These are dangerous. At 15%, I will say this, the alcohol level will just sneak up on you. Again, that is stronger than a lot of commercial wines. A lot of your commercial wines are 12 to 14, so we're past commercial wines. We're getting into barley wines. We're almost into things like port and sherry that are actually fortified with spirits. These can sneak up on you, especially the cream-based stuff. But that being said, if you have a sweet tooth, if you kind of like fun little wacky flavors, and if something like this, the one and you're done, then go for it. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. Also, please like the video because it lets YouTube know we're putting out good content. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or things in the liquor store you'd like me to try, please leave me in the comment section, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Till next time, bottoms up.